Hi there. Today I'm going to be reviewing LEGO 75168 Star Wars Yoda Jedi Starfighter. It comes with 262 pieces for $35, but consider this is both a Star Wars set, which usually makes it really overpriced, and the set came out 9 years ago, back in 2017, which is actually a decent price, and Star Wars goes up in value way too quickly. But now let's go into the review. Now, as I said in the intro, this is set 75168 LEGO Star Wars Yoda's Jedi Starfighter with 262 pieces and 2 minifigures. Now, this set is actually pretty cool. I can't really say much about the accuracy of the source material since I have not watched Star Wars in centuries. But it looks pretty cool. Especially for its time 9 years ago, it's designed pretty well. Now, don't get me wrong, it's nothing like the modern variations of starships, but it's decently stable and there are some good building techniques used in this set. Also, the color scheme for this set is actually really good. While a lot of it is just from the actual Starfighter, it makes the dark green stand out a lot when contrasted with the light bluish gray, and it actually works really nicely. Also, the shaping for this is pretty on point. Like, the starship had to be circular, which is usually a pretty big challenge, since making a circular design is kind of tough for larger scales. Granted, this is a much smaller scale than something that would require super complex techniques, like something like the globe, or even like the NASA space shuttle. Also, this set is very much so made for play, and for a $25 retail price tag, they really couldn't include any extra side builds, but if they made the set $10 more expensive and added an even basic side build for Yoda to be able to fight, it would make the set way more playable. But granted, it is still super swooshable anyways. Like, it isn't fragile at all, so little kids can really just hold on to anywhere what they want without it breaking, which is really good since this set is entirely marketed to little kids. That said, there isn't too much to do with the set, since it literally is just a starship and there's nothing to do with it, since there is no play features other than an opening up, or no enemy side builds for you to be able to fight. However, the way these side panels are connected are remarkably good for its time, since I genuinely can't break it and it has a nice little 45-degree angle as well. Other than that though, there isn't too much to say about the set, so let's go into my final thoughts. Alright, and now that we are done with the review, let's talk about pricing. This set retailed for $25, which adjusted for inflation is about $33, which is honestly a little bit high. But to be fair, this is not including the insane Star Wars tax we have to face nowadays. Which, if you really consider, it's kind of a good deal. Though if it was $5 cheaper, that would make it a much, much better deal. That is all for this video. Goodbye.